You're watching Fugitive Redeye, and welcome to another episode of Redeye Raw. So today I just thought I'd kind of ramble on a little bit about sort of what I'm working on right now, because I have a lot of videos stored up that I need to edit. I mean, we did just release a new Sergeant Friends a few days ago. Got that out pretty quick. Usually when we record a Sergeant Friends, I try to edit that as quickly as I can. There's been times where it sits on my computer for months, but this time we got it out pretty quickly. But I have a bunch of other videos that I've been working on that I just haven't finished editing, and a lot of them I'm pretty far along in the editing process. So like my Shadow over Innsmouth reading, that's probably going to be the next video to come out. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see, because I've got a lot of other ones I can just record. But that one's the one that I'm the furthest along in editing, so it's probably going to be the next one to come out, because it's just needs a little bit more editing at the end to, you know, cut out some of the dead air and stuff. But then that'll go up soon. I've still got to edit the YouTube version of the Young Frankenstein Red-Eye Theater. I have to cut down a lot on that, just like I did with the Clue one, due to copyright reasons. And then I've also got to edit the Shin Godzilla one, and we'll see how much of that I need to edit down. Basically, with Red-Eye Theater, you know, with the vast majority of the time, it's audio only for the thing, and then I just put some visual up on the screen. But even with audio only, copyright still comes into play sometimes, so a lot of the times I have to edit out whenever we're not talking over the top of the movie. There's been times where I haven't. Luckily, there's been a good amount of movies that I haven't had to do that. I mean, I would still say it's fair use, because we don't show the movie, we're commentating the whole time, stuff like that, right? But anyway, the Young Frankenstein one I still need to re-edit, and I need to actually edit the Shin Godzilla one. Other than that, I actually have started a new Discs in Depth, so those of you who are a fan of that series will be happy. This one will be about my AVGN collection. I also included James and Mike Mondays in there, even though it's not AVGN, it's still James Rolfe, so same ballpark. I might be buying the Bored James DVD at some point, but I'm probably going to edit this before I get that, so chances are that won't be in this Discs in Depth. Other than that, I plan on reviewing Y2K Postmodern RPG, but in order to do that, I want to go through and do the main ending first, because that is what the poll says. Also, speaking of the polls, looks like the next Sans challenge is likely going to be something spicy, which I'm going to go all out. I have the Death Nut V3. We'll do some of that. I've also got the hot sauce game that Danny's girlfriend gave me for Christmas. We'll probably do some of that. And then on top of that, I've also got what's it called? I'll probably order some World's Hottest Chocolate Bars or something to, like, you know, mix it up. Have a nice variety of things to use that'll make my life horrible. But other than that, obviously you guys have probably noticed I've been streaming a whole hell of a lot. I still want to put out actual videos too, because I do know I have complained that there's a lot of YouTubers I like that switched exclusively to doing streaming. You know, like Copper Cab, right? Copper Cab's a fun, like, he's a character. You know, he's just, he's a troll, right? But, like, I loved his skits in character that he did, the short little skits he'd do. And now he doesn't do that. He just does the full live streams, typically. And I don't want to become just live streaming either, but, you know, their streams are, I like streaming. I'm going to keep doing it. The streams, they're very low effort to make. They're fun to get out, and people enjoy it, and it's a good interactive thing. So I'm going to keep doing it. But I'm just letting you know what's going on besides the streams, because I've got plenty of videos I'm working on. I've got a ton. Other than that, there's some other re-edits I need to do, like Y2K Part 5, I think, is still private, or Part 6 might be as well. There's a couple of them that I need to re-edit. I also I realized I never finished editing Oblivion Part 3, so that's got to go up. So, again, there's a lot of shit I have. But I'm also thinking that once I beat Pepsi Man, I'll probably do a review of Pepsi Man as well. And then I need to get back into watching anime and stuff that I intend to review, right? Because, truth be told, I still have not watched any more of Monster, even though I intend to review it. I haven't watched any more of it in, like, a year or two. Yeah, like 2 years. I watched, like, the first, like, 33 episodes, and then I just kind of stopped. It's not for any real reason. It's great. I love Monster. But, I don't know. I've been going through kind of an anime burnout lately. It's a lot harder to get interested in it. When I'm hanging out with one of my friends, I've been watching Durarara, which is really hard to follow because it has so many fucking characters. Like, I'm getting better at following it, and, like, once I thought about it and digested it a little more, I'm like, okay. But, like, there's so many characters, and there's so much going on. Like, there's some supernatural stuff, and it's, like, just feels like a mishmash of shit thrown together. My friend really likes it. It's, like, one of his favorite animes, so we're watching it, and I'll probably review it when we're done. I've enjoyed elements of it. I think that it's interesting, but we'll see how it goes. It's fucking long, too. Like, that's the one thing I dread, is that it's like 90 episodes when you put Durarara and Durarara 2 together. And I'm just like, it's fucking long. Like, granted, like, I've watched longer. I just hope that I get really enticed soon because of all the weird shit just thrown together. Like, don't get me wrong, I love weird shit sometimes. Like, I love Serial Experiments Lain. That's fucking confusing as hell, and I love it. But that's kind of the point, right? That's the whole avant-garde nature of Serial Experiments Lain, whereas Durarara, I don't think is trying to go for that. But, like, they have those weird, like, chat room segments where they have the characters all using pseudonyms, and it's like, it's hard to follow who's who, and that's kind of the point, I think. And then they have that chick that's a Doulahan, so she's, like, kind of like the Headless Horseman, but with a motorcycle. And then they got the fucking... The guy who's, like, really strong, because I guess because he drinks all his milk or something. I don't know, we're like, on, like, we're about to watch the episode, which explains him more, I guess. I just think they threw way too many characters in way too early, personally. But I'm willing to have my mind changed on that. We'll see. Other than that, I haven't ordered a whole hell of a lot as far as for my DVD collection to update. I do have one thing on the way, and then I've also got a few other things I'm thinking of buying soon. I've definitely been buying DVDs a little bit less in the past couple of months, just because, well, there hasn't been as much that I've wanted to buy. That said, that's why I typically only do one collection update a month, right? Because I buy little bits at a time. But I will be doing a collection update soon enough. It's just that one's probably going to be a few weeks because I got some more stuff I want to get. Because I literally have only bought one DVD since the last one. I might do some more themed ones, although I've been getting in the habit more of when I do a themed one, just turning it into a Discs in Depth. Let me know if you guys like me just doing the Discs in Depth, or if you'd rather I do just a collection with just the discs, and then do a Discs in Depth, or if it's better to just do one or the other, or to just do the Discs in Depth. Other than that, I've still got more reading to do. I still need to finish reading Michael Malice's Anarchist Handbook, because I was going to review that on the channel, I think. And then, again, I got all those Ayn Rand books I want to read. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do. Which I guess means there's no shortage of content. It's just a matter of deciding when to do it. Also, Corbin and I are probably going to do another Red Eye Theater fairly soon. Probably for Watchmen. Great movie. Love that movie. But yeah, just wanted to kind of take this time to just let you guys know what's going on behind the scenes as far as videos and whatnot. But yeah, I think that'll do it. I've rambled on enough. Hopefully this wasn't too pointless. Have a good one. Toodles.